ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Running with purpose. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep. Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Again, makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. He's got a crease. Touchdown, East Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They'll run it here. Fighting him. Again, ripping through the defense. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Open field ahead. Tackle finally made at the 37. Maybe 1st and 10 from there. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a draw play. He shreds the tackle. Tremendous toughness here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. He would not be denied. He'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Give it to the back again. Crosses the 35. Here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
What a game this guy is having. He is so good, and we told you all day long that he's got a nose for this goal line. And when they're in this situation, this coordinator continues to give him opportunities, and this defense has not adjusted. What a terrific job, and again, 3rd touchdown of the game.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Has the first down and more. Breaks in. Here he goes. Touchdown, Pirates. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was...
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Williams. Looking right. This one caught. Makes the catch and has space. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Pirates are in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. End zone ahead. That's 5 scores already. This offense cannot be stopped. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's got space. The freshman brought down after a nice run. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Fighting off the defender. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to get...
Headed for the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Got an opening here. Powerful running into the secondary. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. And the pressure's on. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's not going to get there short of... The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Look at that powerful running. He's got breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead at the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, East Carolina. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game. Tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game. Tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
Now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
66, Oklahoma, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Washington. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Picks it up himself and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense really clicking here. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He barrels into the end zone. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got space. They can't get him to the ground. Touchdown, East Carolina. Just refusing to be brought down. What an effort.
What an outstanding run from this running back. It's about yak. We always hear about it in the passing game, but what about yards after contact for a running back? Running through the arm tackle, staying on his feet, and getting into the end zone. That is great individual effort.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. That completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. Just trucks through the defender. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Pirates. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game. Tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
Confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky. because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Clapp and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of